1 in 5 people in the United States and nearly 15% of people worldwide suffer from a mental health condition. The sad part is only 36% of the people in America with a mental health condition will ever receive treatment. According to a study by Mental Health America, one of the leading nonprofit organizations dedicated to helping those with mental health issues, states that depression in youths and students like you and I has nearly doubled since 2011. Mental health and depression are one of the most polarizing and pertinent points facing our society today. Depression and mental health used to be this sort of stigma, something that people didn't talk about, something that you were told to just, let it go and move on. Especially amongst young males, it was thought of as a sign of weakness and that you weren't tough enough. But we are living in an age where it's okay to have issues and it's okay to ask for help. Celebrities and athletes are paving the way for kids my age to speak up and to seek help and to be heard. And that's great, that's all positive, and those are all steps forward. But the real problem lies with over half of people who are diagnosed with a mental illness. They will never receive the proper treatment that they require. And this is caused in part by a major workforce shortage in the mental health industry. For every 1,000 individuals with a mental health issue, there's about one mental health professional. That includes psychologists, psychiatrists, counselors, and social workers combined. Research by the Anxiety and Depression Association of America shows that children with mental health issues that goes untreated have a higher risk to perform poorly in school, miss out on important social experiences, and engage in substance abuse. While we're talking about children with mental health, nearly 80% of them, even those in the most severe cases of depression, will be left with insufficient treatment and will never be diagnosed properly. The average age for somebody to be diagnosed with depression is 29, which is down from nearly 37 in the year 2000, and this is due to the increase in teenage depression. What would you think that group of people 15 to 25 with mental health issues, have in common with white men over the age of 85? Those two groups have the highest suicide rate of anybody in America, and suicide is one of the leading causes of death in teenagers and young adults aged 15 to 25, most of whom had a diagnosable mental illness that went untreated and undiagnosed. To help combat this, the American Academy of Pediatrics is now recommending a depression screening for all students ages 11 to 21. In a May 2000 article, Suicide and Depression by David Horowitz of the Department of Psychiatry for the Mount Sinai School of Medicine, he published that 2/3 of people who commit suicide had visited a physician within the past month and had a diagnosable mental health issue that went untreated and undiagnosed. This is caused by a lack of teaching and a lack of mental health professionals in the medical industry. 4 times as many women as men commit suicide in America, but men attempt suicide more often. The suicide rate for teenagers has also gone up 10% in the last 10 years. After everything we've discussed today, the workforce shortage in the mental health industry, the rise of youth depression and mental illness, and the increase in the suicide rate, you can understand why mental health and depression are one of the most polarizing and pertinent points facing our society today. As a society, we have come a long way, we have made many positive steps, and we have helped a lot of people out. We still have a long way to go and even more people to help. Thank you.